Okay, so today I'm going to be taking a look at a blower motor, which is responsible for blowing air through all of these vents, whether it's AC or heat, in our Toyota Sienna, 2011 Toyota Sienna SE model, but I believe it covers 2011 through 2018, at least the model of blower motor that we're going to be talking about today. So what's been going on is when we start the car up, our blower motor sounds a little something like that and then goes dead. But for months and months now, it's been going not that bad, but been vibrating and humming a lot more than it should. So today, going to go through the process of taking one of these out and putting a new one in. I used to think it's super hard. It is very, very simple to do, so don't be fooled by folks who are going to overcharge you for this repair. Okay, so here we are, and again in our Toyota Sienna van. The blower motor is found here underneath the glove compartment area in the van, and I used to think that I'd have to undo a bunch of this stuff and take out a bunch of screws, but not so. You go underneath, you take a look underneath. Right here is your blower motor, and it is really only 3 screws that you need to undo from here, and I think you can see them there in the video. You unscrew those, take your blower motor out, and then you see the plug there as well. When you take the screws out, it'll just be simply hanging. Take the plug out and you have the blower motor in your hand. Go buy a new one, plug a new one in, put the 3 screws back in, and you're back in business. Alright, so as we get up underneath here, you're going to notice that, again, we have 3 screws, important ones that we need to take out, which takes this whole blower motor out of here. Again, no access, didn't have to take out any panels to get to it. The screws themselves are not standard screws, but luckily they are in a hex sort of design. So all you really need to do is get yourself a socket wrench. Figure out what size that screw is. I put a part here that will fit that, and simply take out the 3 screws, which I will do now. Alright, so as you can see here, got the 3 screws out. You can see approximately where those 3 screws went on this thing here, those 3 flanges that are sticking out that bolt onto the car itself or the van itself. And then you have this open sort of area here where that thing goes. Down here, you can see I got the 3 screws out, and we're ready to take a look at this. So what I like to do is check to see if this fan actually has any problems. It's kind of dangerous, but you can turn on the car, hold it tight from the back, watch it spin, and see if there's any vibrating or any issues with the fan itself. Otherwise, you can always go and check up in here to see if there's anything impeding its movement or anything going on in there. Otherwise, simply go to any of your auto stores, make sure that the blower you're looking for fits your vehicle, buy another one of these. Take this plug out of this one by simply holding this thing in, pulling it out, and then buying a new one of these and simply popping it back in, putting your 3 screws back in there, and you should be good to go. Again, something that sounds like it's a big deal, not actually that big a deal. So if you ever hear your car vibrating from underneath the dash and your blower is not working, your vent is not working, not blowing air properly, this is likely the culprit. Alright, so we went to the auto store, picked up a replacement blower motor. Make sure it fits your vehicle. But there it is. The prior one from the factory was white. This is a black VDO. The screws, 3 screws again, same positions as they were prior in the other one. Simply plug it in, push it up into the opening, and screw the 3 screws back in, and you should be back in business once again. So very, very simple fix. Okay, so started up the car. Got this guy installed under there, that new blower motor. So we will try and turn on the blower and see what happens when we got AC running. as you can hear, the blowers are running once again. So very simple fix. Hopefully that helps. See you next time.